Rumours going round today that it seems that maybe Luka actually wants out at Tottenham Hotspur. Before we get into it, guys, please do me the honour of liking the stream, subscribing to the channel, and hitting that bell notification so you know when all of my content is about to drop. Chasing down 2K, anyhow, would be much appreciated. So, rumours coming out thick and fast all over the place regarding Luka Vuskovic. Now, it came out yesterday that Brighton were in for him, a fee of around £30 million for Luka Vuskovic, that he'd agreed terms already with Brighton. But as it is, as yet, we have heard nothing else. Today, coming out that Spurs will not accept 30 million. We are looking for closer to 60 million. But why would we sell our most prized young asset? A player who was in Team of the Year for Germany last season in the German league as a young centre back. Why would Spurs entertain selling him? It doesn't make sense to me, and I don't think it probably makes sense to most people, most Spurs fans. We see him as the future of Tottenham Hotspur, future centre back for years to come, maybe even future captain. But, and this is the most important thing, but Roberto De Zerbi doesn't seem to feel the same way as us. He really wants Van Heck. Van Heck is his man. Work together under Brighton. Apparently, they have a father-son relationship, and De Zerbi really wants Van Heck in. So, where does this leave Vuskovic? He comes back from his loan in Germany after a great year, and he sees Spurs have Van der Ven and Senesi as the two left-sided centre-backs. We have Van Heck, if we get him, and Danzo as our two right-sided centre-backs. We still have Romero. We still have Dragishin as well. So where does this leave Vuskovic? It doesn't leave him guaranteeing a first-team place, does it? That's 100%. It doesn't guarantee him a first-team place. He would have to fight. And De Zerbi has come out and said, allegedly, and I will say allegedly, that Vuskovic is not in his plans for the next 2 to 3, 4 years. So, what does Vuskovic do? He wants first-team football. He wants guaranteed first-team football. Now, in any Premier League club or in any team, in any league, in any European country, you're never guaranteed first-team football. You have to fight for it. You have to be a good player. You have to play well. But there's no doubt Vuskovic is a top player and a top young player. And he would get into many, many sides and be first choice. But at 18, he's never kicked a Premier League ball for Spurs. And he can't be guaranteed first-team football, especially if De Zerbi wants Van Heck in as his main right-sided centre-back. So what do we do as a fan base? As a fan base, it's difficult, right? Because I want Vuskovic to stay. I want him to be the future of Tottenham. But at the same time, I want De Zerbi to be backed. I'm crying out for us finally to back a manager and get the players that he wants, even if it's players that I don't want. I'm not saying I don't want Van Heck, by the way. But there is no doubt De Zerbi will sign a couple of players this summer that I may think, oh, they're not really for me. They're not players I would have chose. But as a fan, I've decided I want to back this manager. And if the club are going to back this manager with the signings that he wants, then we've got to get behind it, right? Otherwise, we are just in for another roller coaster, another quick 18-month turnaround, if that. And we'll have another manager. And we'll have players from another system. For me, back the manager. Let's hope the manager gets it right. Let's hope he brings the players in that fits his system. And if Van Heck is the first part of that, the first main part of that, and it means we have to let Vuskovic go, then for me, I'm sorry, Vuskovic goes. What I will say is Tottenham needs to do a good deal. 30 million is nowhere near it. Has to be closer to 60 million. And we need some sort of either buyback clause or sell-on fee. So that later on down the line, if we think what could happen and Vuskovic goes for 100, 120 million pounds, we get a good percentage of that too. Is it ideal? No. In an ideal world, I'd keep Vuskovic. In an ideal world, maybe I'd loan him out for another season. But Vuskovic apparently does not want another loan. He wants to settle it aside and he wants guaranteed first team football. And maybe Brighton will give him that. I'm not sure, guys. I'm not sure how I feel about it. Like I say, I don't want Vuskovic to go, but it does seem that he wants out. And more importantly, I really want the club to back a manager. And I want them to back De Zerbi. I think he deserves it after keeping us in the Premier League. Guys, drop a comment. Let me know what you think about Vuskovic and the chances that he's probably going to leave. What would you do? Would you loan him? Would you sell him? Would you just keep him and have him fight for a first team place here? And many people say Van Hecker, not worth 60 million, just keep Vuskovic. That's great. That's great. But it's not what the manager wants. And if we're just going to undermine the manager straight away, then what's the point? Guys, drop a comment. Let me know how you feel. Like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Have a great day. And as always, come on, you Spurs.